course, we should have been talking about you leading up to a world title fight. Obviously, that fell through. When did you first kind of hear of the news that it had gone on?
It's not fallen through. It's just been postponed. So it's only a 9-week delay, is the way I see it. I get a tune-up fight in between. I get another camp, and he's obviously got an injury that I can play on the fight. So it's all positives for me. It just means my world title is going to be around my waist 9 weeks later.
Did you get what happened? Did you just get a phone call from Frank when you were, during camp?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I've switched off all communication whilst I was in camp for this one. Kind of took everything to the next level, and just shut myself away. So phone calls kind of went through my dad, through Pascal, and into me. So I finished training one afternoon, and everything was going so well. And then Packy said, "Come outside. I just need to talk to you for a sec." And straight away, I knew there and then that something was up. But we sat down, we looked at all the positives, and it's not going to take nothing away from us. Had a great camp. Going to go in and show the improvements. Have a good performance tomorrow night. Do a demolition job, be spiteful in there, and let Chudenov know we're ready for him.
So in a way, you can look at it that this could be a positive because you'll have a longer camp, and like you say, you'll have another chance to get some rounds.
Yeah, without doubt. This happens to fighters all the time. Tyson Fury, he had a couple of pullouts against him, and he improved from that because he got the extra camps in, he got the extra motivation, desire. Selby's had the same. Kell Brooks had the same. So it's just a natural thing in boxing. It just happens. It's the game we're in, and injuries and illnesses happen, and postponements happen. So it's not the first time. It certainly won't be the last.
So of course a new opponent for you, Castaneda. What do you know about him?
He's a very good. He's a very good fighter. He's a tough, strong Mexican, and he'll be bringing something slightly different. He'll be a good inside fighter. He'll come forward. He'll throw the body shots. So it'll be a nice little test. And again, it's just added incentive, added experience, and I'll come through that nicely. Do a demolition job on him, and get ready for the next one.
I've read somewhere that he's been used as a sparring partner with Canelo as well.
Right, yeah, I've seen the sparring. He was a sparring partner for Canelo, yeah, that's right. And yeah, he done okay against Canelo, but Canelo's that world class, and he got the better of him, and showed a few weaknesses. And obviously he's a lot lighter than what I am. So yeah, I should go in there and look good against him. But that being said, he's Mexican, he's tough, and he'll do what he can to survive and spoil and disrupt the performance. But I won't let him.
I was speaking to Spike O'Sullivan, and he said that he was really impressed by how well you took the news and how professional you were about it. Is that something you kind of pride yourself on?
I think you've got to have a strong mind, and joining Stephen, Pascal, Collins, they've done a lot of work with my mental strength. So they've made me a better fighter physically, but they've also made me better mentally, and I tend to be able to react better to the pressure, good and bad news. I'll take it all in my stride, and we'll just grow as a fighter and a team. And this only makes you stronger.
And Spike, of course, one of your sparring partners in the camp, along with Luke Keeler, so you've had some great sparring for this one.
Fantastic sparring. I had a good foot. It was the Monday evening. I had a good spar, and then obviously I heard the news. And then Tuesday I went and done 12 rounds with 3 different guys, and I come through it nicely. And that little bit of frustration and disappointment, I suppose, I kind of just channeled that into added incentive and anger, and sparred really well, and continued the camp as if I'm fighting Chudenov. So the Mexican opponent, he's the world title in my eyes.
So you get through this one, then what happens? Will you have a bit of a break and then straight back into camp, or will you roll through it?
No, I'll definitely have a bit of a break, and then go again. I'll keep myself in good shape. I'll keep my weight at the right where it needs to be, and then as I say, just get straight back into camp with all the energy and the fuel off the back of this one, and go and do a job on Chudenov.